Hello.
Oh yes. We are back. We are back. Yes.
Bigger,
Better.
entertaining,
Interactive.
interesting.
Just for you.
Ooh.
Because after all, you don't have to be bored.
Yeah, life is too short to get bored.
Yeah, and then another thing, Deep, is that we were changing the face of Onyango media.
Yeah.
Yeah, so at least it needed some time. It needed some time so that we cook. When you're cooking, you must always have your pot on fire. Puliza. What do we call it? In our language, you call it a fududu. Is it a fududu or furudut? A fududu, and then you do.
It's just a pipe.
So it's a pipe.
I don't know how it's called in another language.
A pipe, and then how do we call kendo in English? Is it
A
first one?
three
Three what?
3 what?
3 figure.
There's a name. 3-legged.
Three-legged. I mean kendo. Three-legged.
It is a 3 what? I don't know, guys. I think something 3-legged stone. I don't know.
Okay, whatever. Now, we're still reminding you to keep it locked here with Onyango.
And Akoth Okage.
And of course,
Sabbath.
Yeah.
She will come.
Dee is hiding her, by the way. Dee, you have to unveil her.
She's soon coming.
You are hiding Sabbath.
She's soon coming. People will see her.
You are bringing her.
Sabbath, please don't let me get killed on the show. Can you bring your face?
Oh my God, yes, she's gonna show her face sooner than you think. Huh?
Yeah, soon she's gonna be with us.
Now tell us, what is so much trending
Right now, I think it's the lockdown thing.
The lockdown thing.
Yeah, the president lifted the lockdown, so right now people can travel.
Now today, what do we have for you on board? Look at how you're looking at me.
Yeah.
You trying to guess? You trying to guess?
They are trying to guess, but I think they'll just know it when we say what you're gonna talk about.
Oh yes! Now dear said, oh my God, I should not push you into
Keep
guessing.
you waiting for so long.
Yeah. So
they're not ready to wait for that long.
yeah. We want to talk about relationship and careers. We want to try and see how best we can balance
Between your relationship and your career, or your relationship and your profession.
Yes, because there comes a time when one supersedes the other, one overtakes the other, one overweighs the other.
Yeah.
You
how to try and balance, does it affect our lives? Does it make us not understand one another in a relationship? What does it do to us? Those who are dating, or maybe those who are in courtship.
Yeah, or those who are married. Yeah, so today it's all about love and career. Relationship and career. How best can we a balance between love and relationship, so that one doesn't feel so much oppressed.
Yeah, oppressed.
I want to use the term oppressed because oppressor and the oppressed.
So that someone doesn't feel like they're left out, or maybe they are doing too much into the relationship when one person is just concentrating on their
because
career.
at some point you could find that someone concentrates so much. Like okay, what could overweigh
the relationship. Yeah.
Or on the other side, relationship could surpass the love for your job.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you need your job, because without that job, you're not gonna put something on top of your
and
table.
without that job, I don't think that relationship is gonna last.
Yeah, because
most people nowadays hope, to be honest.
Yeah.
Most people, they always want both of you to have careers, to contribute to the well-being of the two of you, or maybe if you have a family, not just sit there. They will feel like they're overwhelmed. I'm not saying that there are those people who don't love you because you don't have a job, or because you're not working or something.
At some point somebody could at some point love could overweigh work.
No, work would overweigh love.
Work would overweigh love.
Either way. Yeah, vice
or
versa.
at some point, it is love that could surpass, your love for work. Because you really want, you don't want to compromise anything here.
Yes.
You really want to keep your partner happy.
Yes.
And
also you have to deliver at work too. But
do you know there are guys who've resigned just because of love?
Yeah, so many people. And
then you end up being frustrated.
You end up being frustrated, but you should not end your career because of a relationship problem. No, please. Because if someone loves you, they will support you. They will support you, and you will sit down and come into an agreement that this and this is what we are going to do to make our relationship improve. But someone who wants you to forgo your career because you want to concentrate on your relationship, then what? What are you going to eat?
Then what?
What are you going to eat?
Yeah,
How are you going to survive in that relationship? Because honestly speaking, even if they support you to some extent, it will reach a point where they will find it so hard to always support you. And also maybe there are things that you need to do by yourself that you don't have to get supported. And also, what if they lose their job? And now both of you're going to sit inside the house and just look at one another.
This is what I usually say. We need our hustles. Yes. I put it hustle because at the end of the day, trust you me, you are not going to eat love. You're not going to eat love.
You can't eat.
Have you ever served love in a plate?
No, you can't eat.
And
love.
you literally ate it. Like, yes, now I'm eating love, and you got satisfied. No. I'm eating love.
No, you can't eat love.
Just to ask.
Yeah.
How does relationship? How does relationship affect our career, or how does our careers affect relationship? What is the effect that comes in between?
In between.
Yeah.
In most cases, you find that as a couple, maybe you've taken two different directions profession-wise. Someone is a journalist. Let me give an example of a journalist, and maybe an accountant, hotelier,
a doctor,
an engineer. So you find that your paths don't cross at all times. Maybe for a doctor and a journalist, you're on shift as a doctor. So you're expected to go to work at night, come back in the morning. When you come back in the morning,
the other person had left the house.
Yes, they'd left the house. So you rarely see each other. Maybe you see each other on your off days. And even if it's on your off days, you see each other at night, maybe some few hours before somebody else goes to work. So in this case, you find that you need to sit down and talk, understand one another. This is the type of job I do. And if they love you, they will always support you. And I don't think they will get mad when you don't give them that attention. Because sometimes you may end up not having that time for your partner.
And again, getting couple or a man and a woman dating, guys who are in different profession. It calls for understanding.
It calls for understanding and communication. You need to communicate.
I mean, communication, understanding got to be there. It's key. Yes, because you find that for people who are in the media field, like, for instance, you are in the media. I'm in the media. Right now, I'm so much into the events, the events. So you find that most of the time, I'm so much on the go. You travel a lot. And that
you're always on the move.
Yeah, that is so common with journalists and
true.
any other person who is within the events and everything. So you find that you are dating or you are married to this person who his work is within an enclosed place, like just him or her in the office
from 8 to 5.
From 8 to 5.
Yeah,
and you're one person here. The other partner is always a good on transit. You understand?
From one place to another.
Yes, a good on transit.
Yeah.
Now, it calls for understanding because at some point, there's that trust issues. start chipping in.
Yeah.
Like, yes, this person ever travels. You know, this person is always on the go. Now, what happens when he is or she is outside? What happens? Who are these people that this person interacts with?
Every day.
Yes. Do they end up having something in common? Aya. The other person who travels out be like the person who is remaining. What is he or she doing?
Yeah,
you know, trust issues start chipping in.
But that's why I say maybe before you start this relationship even in the first place, you need to sit down and talk, because sometimes this can be a major issue, especially when you are a traveling person. When your profession involves traveling from one place to another, and your partner is just always left in the house. So you need to sit down, discuss about your careers, and come to an agreement.
Yes,
such that when the time comes when you need to go out, you don't leave thinking that what are they doing wherever they are, or whoever is remaining, what are they doing back at home?
And again, guys, you know, okay, our hustles, actually our hustles got different kinds of approach and how we carry them out. But again, there's some that can be compromised, you know, because at the end of the day, you need your relationship.
Yeah,
you know,
true.
In as much as you are out hustling, looking for something to come put on the table, you need this love, you need this relationship, because love is only, okay, life is made of two things, love and hustle. Yes, because it's love and money. Nothing less,
I
nothing more.
always say money is it's like the only thing. If you don't have money, you won't find that
everything.
love.
It's
you know,
really
most people. You see, right now, if someone wants to date you,
the first thing they ask, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Where are you nowadays?
Where are you nowadays? Where do you work? What do you do? You know.
And have you realized that they always want to know? Actually, it's only that they feel ashamed, or we feel ashamed. Let's say that. But you'd always want to be eager. You'd always have the eager to know how much they earn. What does your pay slip speak?
Honestly, in my honest
what
opinion,
language?
In my honest opinion, when you want to find love, people always want someone who will support them. It doesn't necessarily mean that money-wise or what. At least you have to be doing something.
Yes.
You don't have to work. You can be doing your own business. Something that results to money. The common factor here is money. You know.
Yeah. So
that someone doesn't feel like I'm doing too much in this relationship.
Yes.
I'm the one who is working. She's not doing anything, or he's not doing anything, just waiting for me to
do that.
Yeah.
Now, this is what we are saying. Actually, career and relationship, if they're not handled in a good way, then one could affect the other.
One could affect the other.
Yes, and you could find that the most important one that you want to hang on to is the one that gets affected the most. Yes.
But you need to try and balance. Even if it is work, kindly just create time for your partner.
Yes.
So that you don't have those small misunderstandings every now and again. If you don't talk about it, it's going to affect you. Either your love is
don't zip up. Don't zip up.
Either your love is going to go down, or your career is going to go down. But the worst thing that you can ever let go is your career.
It's better off you lose love.
Yeah. You can always find love.
Yeah, you can always find love.
Yeah, you can always find love, but your job.
Don't.
Trust me, if you lose your job today, and with this pandemic, my friends, I don't even know the next time.
It's real hell.
Because right now people are getting fired, you know.
Which one is more important than the other? I mean, is it the career, or is it love? Is it your relationship, or is it your career? Like, which one? Which one? You know, we want to have a weighing machine here. Like, yes, let me. So we want to see this. Should I use the two, or we want to see it now? This is what we call. This is now the balance machine. Yes. We want to have love here, and we want to have our career.
Where?
Now,
which one is love and which one is career?
Now, I don't know, ma'am. My nails, though. Okay, let me see.
I don't think you're going to hold that pen.
Oh my God, yes, I did it now. And actually, if you look at this, by the way, it's normal. One got overweight the other.
Yeah.
Because if you look at this, actually this other side is slanting, meaning this side is overweighing this other side. Now, which one is important? Now we have love and we have career.
Hey, in my honest opinion,
Yes.
I think both are important.
Yes.
But I'd say career is more important.
You're getting it so clearly. I mean,
but career is more important.
And I hope you're getting this clearly. We are saying your career is much more important than any other thing.
Your relationship.
Yes.
You should, in as much as you are trying so hard to make your relationship work, give yourself that time for one another. Your career, your profession, it's really more important. And if you have a partner who doesn't understand you and who only wants to concentrate on this relationship, I don't think they really love you. Someone who loves you will sit you down, you guys will discuss about your career. If you have differences of when you're going to work, coming back from work, whatever time, you're not creating time, you need to sit down and know, maybe you can schedule a day and say that today, since it's Sunday, it's our time.
Can I say something? Can I add on something? Okay, career and relationship. I want to make it so clear that for those who are still dating, for those who are still dating, get me right. Don't get us wrong. If you're still dating, then consider your career more important than love. But for a couple,
those who are already married.
Yes, those who are already married, it's a different thing altogether. Because you know, you have your children here. Because now this love becomes broad. You have your husband, you have your husband or your wife, you have your children, right?
And maybe you have family, because sometimes you are staying with maybe other people.
Yeah, exactly.
Your sister, your brother.
Yes.
You need to balance.
Yeah, so this is a party that equally need your attention. The same way you are giving your attention to your career, when you get back home, you have to have in mind that you are a husband, you are a wife, you are a mother, you are a father, you are a guardian, sister, you are a sister, you are a brother. Yes. So it happens that you are married, you are a couple, living under one roof, then it's equally important and you got to know how to balance.
That's why I hear people say that when you're married and you're working, every time you leave work, when you get to your house, kindly just leave the work things by the door. When you're getting into the house, you get into the house as a mom, you get into the house as a wife, you get into the house as a husband, as a brother, as a father. You just leave work things.
You know something? You know something? You could find that somebody got to work and they got a very bad day. You know, just bad day. Or either way, somebody came from home, reported to work. He or she had a bad day at home. So this person comes from work, gets back home with all the stress, forgetting that now I'm getting into the premise of a family. Like
I'm now all the stress.
Now they carry on.
He or she starts beating the kids here and there. Or if it's a relationship, you don't talk to your partner, they call you, they text you, you don't want to answer just because you're still carrying that workload into your house, which you should have just left. Or you're coming from your house, you go to work, and then you just don't want to talk to anybody. People don't know what's going on with you. They don't even know what happened to you. People try to reach you, to talk to you.
You're just mad. You get mad at everyone at work or at everyone at home. Actually, we need to know how to differentiate our environment. Because, like for instance, right now, we are doing this program. You know, we've just met, by the way. I don't know how your day have been. You don't know how my day have been. You know? We can only talk about that after we are done with our... But because we have this to do, it needs our full-time energy and our full-time attention. So we have to give our best here first. We put everything aside. Yes. So that is how you should also handle that. Ensure you balance everything. But for those who are in their relationships, like you're not married, get to know that your career is much more important than that love, because it could end anytime. They say
you're not sure. Or if you're in courtship, I hear there's something in courtship before.
How best can we balance work and relationship?
And relationship.
Yes.
First of all, you need to create time.
Time is vital.
Yeah, you need to create time, because honestly, sometimes you are both busy. You don't have that time, but you have to create that time. Even if it's just a single day for the both of you. Because in as much as you are concentrating on your career, you don't want to lose it.
Oh yeah.
Either this relationship still, you want it. You know?
You know, we can never live without love, by the way.
Yeah, we
you
can't
know.
live without it. If you are left with that career and all that money, what are you going to do with it?
Because you know, at the end of the day, honestly, the pet names so bad.
Yeah, so you first
you
of
know,
all,
we need the Budescos, and they also need us.
And they also need us.
Yes.
Yeah, so you first of all need to create time and make sure you communicate.
Yeah.
When something is not going right, or maybe when you're at work and as a couple, you live together and you know very well that you're not going to be home.
You communicate
at the right time.
At the right time, yes.
Or maybe the normal time that you always come home. Kindly tell your partner that, you know what, today I'm not going to be home by this time because of this and this and that. You don't just shut and you don't say anything, so people be wondering what's wrong with you.
And then you know, like women obviously they always burst.
We will start thinking, where is he?
Where are you? Why are you not picking my calls? And you're like, come on.
Yeah,
come on. You don't know that.
Of not speaking calls after you've not communicated. At least write a text, say that I'm not going to come home this early because of this and this and that.
Yes.
Communication is key.
Yeah, because we understand that there are times when duties just come in abruptly. Like, yes, you are just packing your stuff, you are leaving the office, and then yes, a call comes in or an email comes in. You know what, Diana, you have to get to Mombasa because there's some stuff that is going to happen there, and we need it on TV.
Yeah.
You know, you can't say a no.
Yeah, you can't. It's
you know,
your job.
Yes, it's a job. And you know, at some point, actually, you find yourself not even getting home. Like, yes, you are needed to leave right now. Right now, like right now.
Yeah.
And you have to go. So what we're saying, just communicate. Communication is very important. Communication is key in every relationship.
Yeah. And career, when you're living together as a couple, I think you need to sit down and talk about your finances.
Oh yeah.
Do you think that is important? The reason I'm saying it's important, you find that in most cases, maybe your earnings are not the same.
Yeah.
So in this house, people are fighting. Who is supposed to do what? And who is not supposed to do what? At least if you sit down and discuss about your finances, it will give you an easy way to go about your duties in the house. Like
you're saying like now we call it the bill cost sharing.
Yeah, the bill cost sharing. You need to discuss that, because if you don't discuss
so that when I'm paying the kids' fee, then the guy or my husband pays, you know, takes care of the rent, takes care of the other stuff. If I'm to take care of, actually it's important.
It's very, very important.
Yes, and by the way, you know, it's known. It's always a norm that men are the head of the family. You know, and actually they're the ones entitled to provide for the family. Yes, but you know, as a wife or as a woman, if you are that career woman, who you're not a housewife, because I would not advocate for being a housewife. But if you are not a housewife and you are also working, the same way you have your expenses to take care of, could be you have your family to take care of. They're depending on you. In the same way, your man or your husband is also having some others, people depending on their
expenses.
Yes,
you never can tell.
So in your relationship, you just find a way of doing stuff so that at least financially, one is not overweight financially.
Someone should not feel like they are doing too much. You know, you need to balance.
Actually, not even doing too much, because obviously it's the man who is supposed to be providing. But at least, not even at least.
It should not come out that he's doing too much.
Yes,
you know, there's a
if
way.
you're working, kindly just participate.
That's what I'm saying. You need to sit down as a couple and discuss about your finances. Because if you weigh down one person and say that my husband is going to do everything, it doesn't work like that. You know?
Yeah.
You need to help him. Even if you're just paying for the house girl.
Yeah, and again,
bills,
as a woman or as a man, at least you need to just, in most cases, let me just say, because in most cases it's men who take care of most of the things in a family. Yes, or maybe in a relationship. But come to think of this, because these employments, these jobs, they are not permanently ours. You know, the job that your man is doing or your husband is doing, actually it's not his dad's.
It's not permanent.
Yes, it's never permanent. Something could just
business.
come up.
But even with businesses, we have lows and highs. Sometimes there's business, sometimes we don't have business.
Yes,
so
but
you need to balance.
Yeah, but when we now when we're concentrating on employment, we have retrenchments. By the way, people get retrenched. We have sacking. Yes, you know, these things just hit when you least expected them. Now, just come to think of this, my dear lady. When you were 100%, you know, depending on your man for everything. You are this person who could be, you are working. Yes, you are working, but you've left everything for this man to take care of. Now, come to think of this, when now the wave hits, and the boat starts sinking. This man cannot provide anymore. And he was like the breadwinner of this house. You never wanted to use your money. You know, this is the point when now everything starts going haywire.
Crumbling down.
Yeah, because you feel like, oh no, my money, no, you know.
My money, I can't. Yeah, the reason as to why I'm saying you need to sit down and discuss about finances. So that if such a thing happens, at least you have somewhere to start from. You say that because of this and this, we will adjust like this and that.
Yeah, you know? And when you start doing them...
But if you don't talk about that, trust me, hope, things will go south and you will not have a way of controlling.
And actually that is when peace goes flat.
From 100 to 0. You
know, like now we're fighting to flatten the COVID-19 curve.
Yeah.
Actually, at that point, you will be flattening your family's peace. Like, yes, it's chaos.
Chaos that you don't know how to handle.
Yeah.
So, in short, just try and find a way of discussing that prior before things mess you up.
Yes.
Yeah. And
choosing of love over career or choosing of career
in as much as you love your work, you need to love your partner.
Oh,
you need to love your relationship.
Yes, sure.
You know, there are people who work
until they forget about their relationships.
Even if you try so hard to get their attention, it's not there. They're so much dipped into their work, like they don't want to listen to you. They just tell you, give me 10 minutes, give me 15 minutes, give me 30 minutes.
You give a call, and
you call them, you text
they
them.
Interact it with an immediate call, like, you know, I'll call you shortly.
I'll call you shortly.
That shortly will never come.
They tell you, you know, just give me 10 minutes. After I'm done with this work I'm doing, I'll give you a call. Then after that 10 minutes, you call again and they're like, you know what? Something has just come up. So I need to finish this first before I get back to you.
Oh, no.
You know? So it means they prefer their job more than this relationship.
Yes. Now
you need to balance. In as much as you love your work, or in as much as you love this relationship, you need to try and
just balance. Just balance, because let me say, you know, we don't work, honestly speaking, we never work 24/7.
We never work 24/7.
We never work, at least.
And you will always, if you love something, you will always create time for that.
Yes. Now, in as much as you love your job, kindly, just remember, have your partner at heart.
At heart.
Yes. We know that you need that money, because at the end of the day, bills got to be paid.
Yeah.
Bills got to be sorted. But again, my friend, this love, Omera, you have to.
You know, you don't don't have to make your partner feel like they are a second option in your life.
Yeah, exactly. Or
Yeah.
okay, there's that state of desperation that comes in, you know, because could be I'm not okay, could be I'm only trying to balance between what I do and loving you.
Yeah.
And then now, because I create time for you and you never create time for me, you know, there's that like I'm so much desperate, I'm idle, you know, like I don't have much to do. No. Everyone is busy. Everyone is busy.
Yeah.
And everyone hustles.
And everyone always has something to do.
Yes.
So you need to create time for one another.
Yeah, exactly.
For the relationship to be smooth and also your work.
Yeah. Going out for a weekend once in a while is not bad.
Even just spending a day together.
Yeah,
communicating, texting, calling.
Just going out for coffee. By the way, I love coffee so much.
If you don't have to go out for coffee or something, just make your partner know that you love them and they should be your first priority in everything that you do.
What can you say about choosing your career over relationship, or either way, choosing a career over relationship? What can you say
Career
about
over relationship.
Yeah.
If you are dating, still dating and not married, you will have to go with your career. Hope, trust me, you have to go with your career.
Because this is the only sure bet of a woman you have.
Yeah.
This is the only sure bet of a man you have.
You know, sometimes I always the way as women we are always stupid. In the previous video,
we are stupid.
Yeah, sometimes yes, very stupid. In the previous video, we talked about heartbreak. Sometimes we get heartbroken to a point that you don't want to go to work.
Yes, like
you know. Let me just go. If you didn't watch that video, you can always find
Kylie, DJ Rewind.
Yeah. I remember when I was heartbroken, there's a day I didn't go to work, Hope.
Oh, so that
I woke up, you know, I did not go to work. I was called and asked the reason as to why I didn't go to work, and I lied. It's so, I don't know. Yeah. What if that day my boss woke up on a wrong side?
Oh, you would have been
said, you see, these are the kind of people that I don't want here.
Yeah.
They don't take their work seriously, and I don't think I can work with this lady anymore. So from today henceforth, she's fired. You go back to work the following day, you find a letter on your desk. Where do you start from?
You are drawn back to zero.
You're drawn
to
back
square
to
zero
because of this relationship. You are sleeping in the house thinking that maybe if I do this, we are going to sort things out and things will be okay. You are compromising your job at this time. You are risking. This is the highest risk that you can ever do.
Actually, in as much as you are in a relationship, in as much as you are battling to fight for that relationship to be, but my dear girl, my dear man, please
do things that you should not
ever compromise your work,
your career,
and
your family.
Your
These
career
two people,
and your family.
Please don't compromise
because you know, at the end of the day, family, you fight. You fight, you do what, but at the end of the day, you will come back and hug
them. Yeah.
Wow.
So, relationship and career, I'd say that build on your career. If someone is there in your life to stay forever and be with you through thick and thin, they will always wait. If it's a matter of time, time will tell. I always say time is a factor. They will help you build your career. You will always communicate, understand one another, know how to go about it.
Exactly.
Yes. But if they are not there for you, maybe they too much into relationship and whatever. Some people will even advise you to leave work. You know.
No, okay. This is where now. Okay, love.
Someone just tells
actually,
you
they say
I want you to just sit in the house. You leave the work that you are doing. My friend, if you're my friend and you come to me, tells me that a man told you to quit your job because
to become a housewife.
No.
My friend, tomorrow is confidential. Tomorrow is forever confidential. What is in the store is never known to anyone. So no one should joke with your hustle.
Imagine you went to school, like for example us in Kenya, We went to school primary for 8 years. Then you went to high school for another 4 years. You went to college or university for 3 years
or above.
Some people have gone to higher learning. You did your master's, PhD or something.
It's like at long last you waste yourself.
Someone, with all this, someone comes and tells you that, you know what, Hope, I just want you to sit down in the house and don't work. I'll provide everything. Who does that?
Rabbit. Just rabbit.
No,
rabbit.
Your career comes first.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's not this relationship alone that you're focusing on.
Can overworking ruin your relationship?
Of course it can. Because when you overwork, it means you put everything in whatever it is that you are doing and forget about your partner completely. You don't give them time. And whenever you don't give them time, you ignore them, people start distancing themselves from you. They will start thinking that maybe you don't love them, or maybe they deserve a better person, or maybe you are not just the best person for them. Because truly, if you love them, you'd create time for them. If you don't give them that time, they feel like maybe they are not the best for you.
Oh, they feel out of place.
Yeah, they feel out of place. So if you give your work too much time without balancing, then surely it's going to ruin your relationship. And this is where cheating comes in. You know.
Yeah, because you know when you decide now to concentrate on your work too much, forgetting that I'm also there, actually you know relationships also got expectations. And these expectations are what, you know, they are the pillars. They're the pillars of a relationship that sees it what? Strong. And you know, moving and moving and moving and moving and moving. But if you can't give your relationship an attention, then trust you me,
someone is going to look for attention outside.
Someone is going to lose for
someone is going to do your work.
They say this that I don't know how best to put it in English, but in our language they say that kiteno ndiki marach tongato bro kwalo.
If you put your bike beside the road without checking where you put it, someone can just come and pick it and go. If you don't lock it, you just leave it there. Someone might think this, maybe they don't want it anymore.
They don't want this bicycle anymore.
And I can use it as well.
Actually, the same way, you know, a relationship is just like a bicycle. It needs maintenance. It needs care, ride on? Hey. Because
it needs attention.
That man or that woman is like a bicycle, my friend. If you take your bicycle and you know, just put it anyhow,
someone will go with it.
Someone will gonna take that bicycle and they're gonna maintain it well.
Until you start admiring the bicycle that you are buying.
And then you begin like, oh my God, this was my bicycle. So what if it was your bicycle? If you chose your career over your relationship, your bicycle will go.
In short, you need to just balance so that you can have both your career and your relationship.
At the end of the day, we know that we need our careers, but
also
let's not forget about our relationships. And even if you're in a relationship, kindly don't forget about your career. Build yourself. Marriages, relationships.
But we're talking more about relationship because we are not married. We don't know what's going on in marriages.
But at least this one could somehow chip in on the other side, because you know, marriage you can even imagine. You can imagine yourself in marriage.
No, if you imagine yourself in marriage and then you go there and find that
myself in marriage
is not the thing that you expected. So you should not imagine. Just wait until you're in it, so you know whatever happens in marriage.
Again, Diana, this is what we call the career women. You know, now this one, I just want to be very much specific. That you are a career woman, you feel that now because you're a career woman, you cannot do anything in your house or in whatever house. Like, okay, let's say you are living with your man, you know, you are staying in the same room with your man. My friend,
cohabiting.
Yes, you are cohabiting. I also want to cohabit one day. I will cohabit. I want to see how it feels like to cohabit. Now, you get back home and you are on your laptop like, oh my God, I need to take this, I need to take this, I need to... My friend, once you get back home, give your concentration to your house.
Yeah. You leave.
Stop the pretense
at the door.
Yes, stop the
unless
pretense.
It's a pressing matter. But first of all, communicate that, you know what, I need to finish this and that before we can do this and that.
Leave alone even just communicating. When you are getting back home, remember you have your family here. You have your man waiting for you. Abi, Mbiam, get to the kitchen, cook for him. You know what? Prepare him. The clothes, the outfits, the next day's outfit, ensure they're ironed. My friend, we know you're a career woman, but don't forget about your love. Don't forget about your career. Don't delegate your responsibilities. Yes, don't forget about your responsibilities as a woman.
But most people nowadays argue that we both come from work and at the same time. You want me to cook, you want me to prepare tomorrow, and you're just seated.
Let me tell you.
How about that?
Eti, we both came from work. My friend, a man will forever remain a man. And a woman will forever remain a woman. If you make a mistake,
He's gone.
Hey! Biam!
Okay, Hope, let me ask you a question. Maybe it's out of topic, but let me just ask you.
Kindly, you are at liberty.
If I am working and the person I'm living with, my man, is not working, so he's left in the house the whole day. So I go to work and comes back in the evening. I find that he cooked. He cooked for himself, ate, the plates are there, everything is messy in the house. So I get back, I'm so tired.
Yes.
I'm really so tired. So I'm supposed to be cooking again, supper maybe, do the dishes and just, why don't they just help us? Is it wrong?
Let me react to that. And this is my very much honest opinion, guys. Now, because, shit happens in life. You could find that could be you are dating this guy, still he is not stable, maybe. And you decided now to just cohabit, you know? Now, if you have to leave for work and you leave him in the house, I don't see anything wrong with him like assisting you with the house calls. Not that now you're turning him into a woman. No. But remember, you've gone out there to look for something to bring back, you know? You don't have to go struggle outside. You get back with all the work stress, and then you come back again with the house cause stress. Unless he was that held up and he could not do it, you know? But at least on just normal circumstances, guys, even women, actually even women, this one even applies, it also applies to women. Just assist one another. If that guy leaves that house to go look for it and you are cohabiting, at least, you know, we bear the burden. We help each other bear the burden.
We help each other bear the burden.
Yes. But don't shut up. In your relationship, in matters of relationship and work, if something is not really working out, don't shut up. Just speak out.
Just speak out.
Yes.
Yeah, or maybe on another thing to add this point, to add on matters balancing relationship and work, you need to have boundaries at work. Even at home. You don't be that person when you get back to the house, everyone is calling you. And when you are asked, you say that, you know, she's from work, he's from work, this is my boss, that is my boss. So you keep communication even out of work. You need to have boundaries such that when you are at work, you are at work. When you are home,
can I confess?
Home.
Can I confess?
You don't keep telling your partners, this is work.
I
need to get this call. And you want to get that call at 12.
I've been that person.
You know,
I've been that person. And with this actually, and not okay, no feelings attached. No feelings attached. But I want to say that with this actually, CK, you know CK. CK really assisted me work on this. I'm that person who could receive calls. I would receive calls even in the middle of the night, like even at 2 a.m.
You don't allow yourself to do that, because if you allow yourself to do that, people will call you.
It ruins relationship,
and it will ruin your relationship because your partner is not going to.
They're not comfortable in as much as could be they
could be just a genuine call,
and they will decide also to keep quiet, just to let it slide. But deep inside, it's never well.
Actually, they lose trust.
Anyway, we hope that with all these, at least we've learned 1 or 2, 3 things how we can handle our relationships.
Yeah, just a recap. We've learned that we need to communicate.
Yeah.
We need to have time for one another.
Yes.
And we also learned that our careers are more important.
More important than any other thing.
But
that one applies to those who are still dating.
Who are still dating.
Yes, because you know love could end. Okay, unaweza fikia mwisho wa gari, mapenzi.
Pesa yako inaweza ishia katikati kabla
hiyo fair inaweza isha before ufike stage yako, and then you are told kindly step out. Yes, so but for the married couple,
just try and balance.
Everything there is equally important. So you just have to know how to balance the equilibrium of love and
career.